Good morning, Bucknutters, and welcome to the Morning 5 on Friday, June 13th, 2014. I am Dave Biddle. Yes, it's Friday the 13th, but at least you are starting your day the right way before things start getting strange. We have a jam-packed show, so let's get rolling. The Sound Mind, Sound Body camp was held yesterday near Detroit, and 24/7 Sports Director of Recruiting Steve Wiltfong was there covering the event. 2016 corner Patrice Rene from Canada picked up a scholarship offer from the Buckeyes. He had 3 previous offers: Akron, Rutgers, and Syracuse. Could this be a package deal with 2015 defensive tackle Neville Gallimore, who was also at the Sound Mind, Sound Body camp? Gallimore is ranked as the #1 overall player in Canada. We'll be talking about this all day on the Front Row message board. In fact, we already are. So come and join in on the fun. Also at the Sound Mind, Sound Body camp, Sean Cornell told Wiltfong that he will attend Ohio State's Friday Night Lights camp on July 25th. This is great news for the Buckeyes because Cornell was in Columbus last week for the Nike NFTC and said he came away very impressed by Ohio State. Now he's planning on making another trip to Columbus on his own dime, and it will be interesting to see if Urban Meyer & Company can seal the deal. Cornell, who is from St. Paul, Minnesota, is ranked as the #3 weakside defensive end in the country in the 2015 class and the #37 overall prospect, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite. On Wednesday and Thursday, 4-star offensive tackle Connor Dyer from Mesquite, Texas took an unofficial visit to Ohio State, and our Bill Kurlick spoke with Dyer and has a story on the site right now for subscribers. Dyer said the visit, quote, went very well, and that he has, quote, a high interest in the Buckeyes. Dyer, who is ranked as the #26 offensive tackle recruit in the country in the 2015 class, according to the 24/7 Sports Composite, has an impressive list of scholarship offers, including LSU, Oklahoma, Stanford, Tennessee, Ohio State, and many others. Ohio State has done a good job of recruiting the state of Texas the last couple years, and we will keep you posted on the Dyer recruitment. Speaking of 4-star offensive tackles visiting Ohio State, Andre James from Harriman, Utah, flew to Columbus last night for a 2-day unofficial visit that starts today. James is ranked as the #18 offensive tackle prospect in the land, and he has offers from the likes of Arizona State, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Oregon, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Wisconsin. Bill Kurlick will keep subscribers updated all week on how James's visit is going, so make sure you keep it locked to our front page and the Front Row message board. If you're not a subscriber, now's a great time to try our free trial. In an interesting development, it seems like Ohio State has stopped recruiting Torrance Gibson, who is ranked as the #1 dual-threat quarterback in the country per the 24/7 Sports Composite. For a while, it seemed like Gibson was going to end up at Ohio State, but then the Buckeyes offered a scholarship and received a commitment from Joe Burrow from Athens, Ohio. At first, I didn't think this would impact the Gibson recruitment because I thought the Buckeyes wanted to take 2 quarterbacks in this class. And they might still take 2 quarterbacks, but I don't think Gibson will be one of them. Gibson came out with his latest top 7 list yesterday, and the Buckeyes were dead last on it. When asked why, Gibson said he hasn't heard from Ohio State's coaches in weeks. Gibson was reportedly suspended from American Heritage High School in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and was not allowed to participate in their spring practices. It was never revealed to the public exactly what he did, but I wonder if that situation has anything to do with Ohio State backing off its recruitment of Gibson. For what it's worth, Gibson says Tennessee is now his leader, followed by Auburn and LSU. We'll keep you updated, but it looks to me as if the Torrance Gibson ship has sailed for the Buckeyes. The Golden Nugget Sportsbook in Vegas came out with its game-by-game lines for the college football season on Thursday, and Ohio State is right now listed as a 1-point underdog for its game at Michigan State on November 8th. The Buckeyes are also listed as an 8-point favorite over Michigan at Ohio Stadium on November 30th. I tend to think by the time the Michigan State game rolls around, Ohio State will be a slight favorite, not an underdog, and I also think the 8-point spread sounds about right for the game. What do you think about those point spreads? Dan Rubin posted a bolt about this on the site last night, so go to the Front Row message board and sound off. Tell us what you think. In the boarding house today for subscribers, we're going to have an item updating the health of sophomore safety Vonn Bell and redshirt freshman wide receiver Jalin Marshall. Bell suffered a partially torn MCL a few days into spring practice, while Marshall suffered a torn meniscus near the end of winter conditioning. I can't give away the entire boarding house item, but here's the Cliff Notes version. You'll like the update a lot. So keep it locked to Bucknuts for today's boarding house, recruiting coverage, and everything else we'll be working on. Thank you for joining us for the Morning 5. Hope everyone has a great day and a great weekend. Take it away, best damn band in the land.